Unfortunately, today the conversation that I feel is urgent is about sexual assault and sexual harassment. And I wanted to share some illegal sexual actions that occurred to myself and other female AUS employees that my AUS, Allied Universal HR Regional Director, Maura, Conklin, and my CRVA Allied Universal Site Manager, John Labosso, then covered up the sexual assaults, the sexual harassment. Instead, they ran interference to protect the perpetrator, a sexual predator, my AUS supervisor, Ferdinand Payne. Now, I need you to get some perspective. I was lured into an informal in-house investigation. This is not an independent or an outside agency. And then I was told that the information, the statements I provided, they could not be corroborated. HR went on to protect the perpetrator. And I was then additionally victimized for reporting the sexual harassment to myself and sexual assault of other female officers. It was dishonest. There was no integrity. I was punished. And then HR said I went online and got a document. And I was never previously, this was not mentioned. I had never been written up. There was no disciplinary action to me prior to this. And once I gave those statements and provided audio recordings of the fact, you know, like I said, I had no write-ups, nothing. I was fired. I was wrongfully terminated to sweep this under the rug, the sexual assault and harassment. I have no resolve, no recourse. And this is an urgent conversation about the abusive climate I and others endured. There's no protection. These are government contracts, taxpayers' money. You know, they lulled me in. It was a way of holding us females hostage. Then, you know, it's like you're thrust in to this corporate sex trade that they can rape you. The company was tolerating and is tolerating sexual harassment. HR covered up her tracks. I was told up front, this is not a formal investigation. It was not a EEOC, only in-house by the company. And the perpetrator in the company is not held accountable. There was no certified, trained, independent agency doing the investigation. This is destroying people's lives. Raping employees against their will, then using intimidating factors, not turning the evidence over and not reporting to any regulatory bodies these illegal sexual assaults to any law enforcement. It's a culture and a cycle of sexual predators victimizing female employees. We're used like chattel. It's a rape culture.